What did you think of this series so far?
I enjoyed Peacemaker in the Suicide Squad. When they say series, everybody was like, "Oh, this is gonna be amazing." I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want like this character. Yeah, I'm wrong about everything, guys. I really enjoyed. I really enjoy Peacemaker, and to my defense, this Peacemaker is a different Peacemaker than the one in the Suicide Squad. Um, and I'm not saying like he's a totally different, character. Like Boba Fett feels like a totally different character.
Right.
I'm saying this character is they have done a very, very good job of making this character delving into his backstory just enough to make him incredibly sympathetic, but keeping him as a real douche, right? Like
Yeah.
just a big old douchebag, right? But he's still lovable. Like you still root for him, even though like this guy is a lunatic. And they walk
Yeah.
that line very, very well. I think John Cena is having a blast. It's always nice to see John Cena acting as opposed to seeing John Cena in real life because he kind of acts like a robot in real life. But when he turns on when he executes acting.exe, he's always really really fun.
Right.
And the supporting cast is really great. I knew that dude was who we find out what he is.
Right. Later on.
Yeah, but Vigilante, particularly in episode 4, is he's invited to the cookout. I
Yo,
guess
he is.
that's still a thing. he can come.
Dude,
You can
that guy
bring
who plays
whatever.
Vigilante, Freddie Stroma, is awesome. He's awesome.
Man. Yeah, man. Feel free to bring whatever raisin laced potato salad you want, bruh. He's that good at it. I really enjoy this show.
Yeah. Look, I think you're correct in that they have done such a good job in taking Peacemaker, who feels like a very fun one-note character, and digging into him in ways that make him so much more interesting. Like, I'm not sure the comics ever did this good of a job as Gunn has done with this character. Because, again, this is a guy who should be one note. Like, he definitely should have been a guy. If he wasn't played by John Cena, like, he would have been a guy who definitely got murdered in the first 5 minutes of Suicide Squad. Like, he just would have been, right? And it would have been funny and it would have been enjoyable. Like, his premise is ridiculous. He looks ridiculous. But he works. Like, he super works in this role. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, like, from a general perspective, but it's funny, man. Like, it's really funny. It's got some like weirdly proper serious moments. It does what James Gunn does best, which is couple comedy with ultra violence, and then bring you right back into like sympathetic characters and then back to the comedy, right? Like, he balances those three things really well. But character development is a thing that the DC universe has needed for a very long time. And you're getting it with a character who, by all accounts, you should never have gotten. Like, but
Yeah,
it works. And to your point, the star is fun and awesome, and we like, we love seeing him, but the supporting cast being so damn good really helps. Right? Like, you never feel like Cena's being sidelined for his supporting cast, which happens a lot in shows. Book of Boba Fett, in my opinion. Like, like, sometimes they're trying to push up secondary characters so much that you end up kind of hurting the main characters in a way. Like, that happens a lot in shows. Especially with like popular characters that they're kind of bringing back. But in this, they work really well as as uplifting him and not overtaking him, right? And that's a delicate balance, and like that goes a lot to the writing of the show. Yeah, like it's fun. Like it's fun. It's ridiculous. If you like 80s hair music, like it's perfect for you. Like
Yo, that
it's silly.
intro, that intro was ridiculous.
It is. It is. It is. It is. Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, it's super fun, man. I'm glad that I'm glad to see Danielle Brooks get a not prominent role, but I think this is very much an ensemble cast.
It
I
is.
think
It is.
I think everyone has their role that they're playing, and they're playing it very well. Yeah, man, like you said, heart, gore, humor. It's got everything that James Gunn has kind of that we know James Gunn for.
Right.
And boy, I bet they wish they could turn back the hands of time. And could you imagine the DC universe under someone who prioritizes character and character development over visuals? Not to say that these visuals don't look great, but like
It ain't the priority.
It ain't the priority, man. It's really not. And it's not about like trying to make your characters, turn your characters into some Ayn Randian bullshit, right? Like
Right.
it's like this dude knows people and he knows how to write characters. And yeah, I can just imagine a world where James Gunn is kind of running the show and how awesome it would be.
Right. And it's like, I don't know that Gunn would be the perfect choice for like the major, like big characters like Superman, Batman, that sort of thing. But I think he understands those characters well enough that like he doesn't need to direct those things. Like, but he could be the one to be like, look, this is how they should move in the universe.